Hello, everyone, and welcome to another installment of Writing Unalone Open Literary Love Letters. My name is Monica Prince, and I'm so excited to share with you the epic influences who have allowed me to create my upcoming choreopoem roadmap. It goes live July 1st from SFWP. If you haven't ordered it yet, do it right now. What else are you waiting for? Today's installment is a three-parter. Today, we are celebrating Aspen Words, which is a phenomenal literary arts organization in Colorado. We're also celebrating Tina Chang, who is a superstar, and Tyler Shields, who is an incredible visual artist. So let's get going. Aspen Words is a wonderful literary arts organization based in Aspen, Colorado, like up in the beautiful mountains. And the work that they do there is essentially to focus on emerging writers and established writers, giving them access to resources and community. So Aspen Words runs this summer program called Summer Words, and I was nominated to become an emerging writer. I was nominated for an Emerging Writer Fellowship there in 2018 by another Writers in the Schools contingent, which was the Colorado Humanities and the Center for the Book. So I go to Aspen in 2018, not really sure what to expect. And I end up in the only poetry class I've heard, which is by the illustrious Tina Chang. She is magnificent. So we're in this poetry class, and she's giving us all of these incredible options of how we can write poetry and how we can expand our form. So we learn about sestinas and sonnets, but we also write zuhitsus and the picha kucha. If you know what a picha kucha is, you probably know it from those like presentation parties that you have. Essentially, a picha kucha requires 20 images and 20 seconds per image. And how you do that is you write, if you're doing it as a presentation, then you create a slideshow with 20 images, and each image should last for about 20 seconds as you're talking, right? When you're writing it as a poem, which is how I learned it, you are creating 20 stanzas that last about 20 seconds as you're reading it. And you need to base it off of those 20 images. When I was writing my Picha Kucha originally, I used the incredible work of Tyler Shields. So Tyler Shields was actually introduced to me by Christopher Diaz, and we were using his work as inspiration for acrostic poetry. So I got on Tyler Shields' website and I looked at this series called Historical Fiction. And I wrote the first half of a Picha Kucha based off of many of those images. It's such a phenomenal piece. Y'all need to go and look at it and cry and then email Tyler and tell him how amazing he is. So I'm really grateful for all three of these entities and people, because that 10 stanza Picha Kucha, so it's like a half Picha Kucha that I wrote over Aspen Words, actually ended up becoming one of the big poems in Roadmap. It's performed by Neil, and it's called Cut. And I'm so excited that I can tell you that whole story, how I got to this point, because nobody knows the story of how I wrote that Picha Kucha. So now you know. I am grateful to Tina for being such a light and so amazing. She was actually the person who told me that I needed to start sending my books out for publication. I was very afraid to do that. So thank you, Tina, for giving me that sort of confidence. Thank you, Tyler. You don't even know who I am, but thank you for your work, because it's beautiful and brilliant and representative. And finally, thank you, Aspen Words, for that fellowship that allowed me to travel to Colorado and go to Aspen, which I've never been to before. Sorry, there's a B. Allowed me to travel to Aspen, which I'd never been to before, despite growing up in Colorado. And I really appreciate all of the mentorship and the support that you provided as I was working at that fellowship. Thank you so much. Hope y'all have a great day. And I hope you end your day by pre-ordering my forthcoming choreopoem roadmap, available everywhere books are sold, July 1st. See y'all next time.